Masharia, who was nicknamed Mugambi. They follow each other because of he was a trumpetish kind of person. So we named him Mugambi, and it stuck. He was the family bully, and he was as loud as a trumpeter, and was her rival in those days. They followed each other, so he used to pick on her just because she was slightly older. He never really won a fight against her, but when they were all grown up, they became very good friends, and up to the time that she was getting very weak, she never stopped asking for him and find out if there is any way she could assist him. And that was when she was really weak. My brother Mikey was her favorite and everybody's favorite, and they got along fine. They visited each other all the time, and even when she felt sick, not a day went by without her calling him or asking about his well-being. He was also my protection from my brother Ogambi, the bully, who used to pick on me just to annoy my sister Lizzy. That was the purpose. He loved and cared so much for my brother Kirago, and thought he was so innocent and all that. As a kid, he spent his time hiding behind open doors with his little liner's blanket and his thumb in his mouth, looking very innocent, until there were just the two of us in the house, and he became a little tyrant. My brother John, who is the eldest, was rarely at home, as he had taken to helping do small businesses so that he could assist in the household needs of the family members. He was hardly in the house, he was always working, and he was the one who oversaw everybody of us. Whenever we needed something, we'd look for him, and he was always there. While we are happy our sister is free from pain and sickness, her absence is felt, and we look forward to the day we will be together. I've been telling my friends when they come to comfort me how I'm missing her. But a very dear friend of mine just reminded me the other day when Jesus was leaving, the time he was taken to heaven, they were expecting him to do something like stay or take over the leadership away from the Romans who were governing Israel that time. But Jesus told them, you continue with the work of preaching the gospel. And he went to heaven to receive his reward, which his father was happy to have him sit at his right hand to take over the nations, as he's going to do when he comes to earth to reign the 1,000 years. And so I've been taking note of that lately and praying that the best thing we can do for my sister is to continue the work she started, just like Jesus told the disciples and everybody else to go preach the gospel and do a good job of it. Thank you so much for coming, all of you. God bless you so much.
Stephanie, who are you? Stephanie, the little girl from the school, Liz Preparatory School. Who are you? Stephanie. Alan, is Stephanie around? Oh, okay, I can see her. Let's appreciate her. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Stephanie Nisha in grade 8 from Lizzie Wanyoike Preparatory and Senior School. I wish to make a tribute to Madam Lizzie Wanyoike, the fallen heroine. Madam Lizzie, we are broken that you have gone to a journey of no return. You never said you were leaving, nor did you tell us goodbye. We received the news on that gray Sunday and wished that it was a nightmare we would eventually wake up from. But no, it's a new phase, era, and time to look back at the memories we all had. Heavens gained handsomely, a mother to all of us, a sweet grandmother to all the children, a mentor to many, a role model to the young generation, a philanthropist to the destitute, a good boss to your employees, an educator through your profound passion for education. In fact, we gave you a new title, a mother of education. Your love has given life to others, Madam Lizzie, we children being among them. We remember how you visited us in class just to say hi and check on us. You would then casually ask, "Are you happy?" and we would say a resounding yes. You would then smile at us, wave and say hi to your parents and tell them I love them. Madam Lizzy, we celebrate your life. We will take all your life teaching to make our lives better. We will emulate your humility and selflessness to be people of substance in future, just like you. We want it said of us that we inherited the attributes of our school director, that we inspire and give hope to those who have despaired. Madam Lizzy, even in your death, just know that the whole world is hurting, not because you have gone to be with the Lord, but because we have been robbed of a gem, a very special precious stone that we dearly treasured. As your children, we have one message for you. Rest assured that we are the future of Lizzie Wanyoike. We will continue lighting up the world with the candle you passed to us. You will be proud of us in heaven. That we promise, Madam Lizzy. I may not tell the world everything about you for now, but what everybody knows is that for sure, God has plucked the best flower from his garden. You are in a better place, Madam Lizzy. We will live to reminisce your passion, dedication, and contribution towards life. Rest in perfect peace, our heroine. Till we meet again, thank you.
Indeed, that star has spoken for us that if we were to be here the whole afternoon, we will not say everything concerning Lizzy, but we want to thank God for those who have already spoken. I have another list here of people to speak. I don't know how I will handle them, but by the grace of God, I will endeavor to do so. Now, Mrs. Kigundo, on behalf of the CUNA friends, I'll give you a minute. The challenge with you is that your husband is my auditor. So if you go beyond a minute, he's actually sacked. And then after that, Madam Ekra, kindly take the podium after she finishes. And if you take more than a minute, the Association of Private Colleges will be disbanded.
I will endeavor to protect the sacking. Good afternoon, everybody. Mine is very simple. I will try in the best interest of time to be as precise as possible. Yes, my name is Ruth Kigundo, and whatever else the bishop has extended and said, I will not dwell on that. I am speaking on behalf of the neighbors in CUNA. We call ourselves CUNA Women Pioneer Group. My chairman is around here. Maybe you allow me that half minute just to let our chairman stand up. And if there is any member of the CUNA Women Group, wherever you are, please raise your hand up. Mrs. Sarah Mbogwa is our chair lady, and Lizzy was her vice chair. So I'll go straight to the tribute that has come from the ladies. Lizzy was one of the founder members of CUNA Women Group, who was one of the founder members of that group about 20 or so years ago. And it was kicking. It was still kicking. She was a very active member, got on well with all the members, and she treated all of us like her sister. In fact, we call each other sisters, even the senior sisters. She often would invite the whole membership to her home and to her various functions in her different institutions. We had the opportunity and the privilege to be part of NIBS, to be part of Emory, to be part of the foundation, and all that. I will talk about, rather read about, she cared for and assisted the less privileged members, not only of our community in CUNA, but even throughout Kenya. And that has been said, so I will not go beyond that. She was a good woman, cheerful. Wherever she entered in the room, her presence will be felt. Even if there was deep conversation, sometimes she would just blow up and said, we need to laugh. And so we would laugh. So little Lizzie, what we can say about Lizzie is so much that we can't even begin to talk. I'll just say, especially for me as a person, we started our journey with Lizzie as friends from Kenyatta College, the one that was mentioned. And since that time, we have been very, very close friends, to the extent that she has been honoring me to speak on behalf of her during her children's weddings and stuff like that. So what do we say? We are saying that Lizzie, rest in perfect peace. You deserved it. You deserved. And may the Lord Almighty, our Creator who is all-knowing, encourage and uphold the family in His own divine ways during this difficult period and into the future. These ladies, the Kuna Women Pioneer Group, ladies and gentlemen, have seen these children grow, all of them who are seated here. They are their mothers, they are their grandmothers, they are their great-grandmothers. And so we assure you that the Kuna Women Pioneer Group will hold your hands as and when.
Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Praise God. Good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, it's such a challenge when Bishop tells you that it's 1 minute, and I will try my very best to keep it to a minute. So allow just to acknowledge the presence of